I'm the volunteer group coordinator for this section.
And I'm Diane, a volunteer. This section is about 3 miles long and it runs alongside Knoll Beck and then the River Dearne, and it concludes at the Doncaster boundary. Our first stop is this bridge over Knoll Beck. Looking back across the road, which is quite a busy one, the TPT comes in from Barnsley.
As you come round the corner, you'll come across the first of a series of murals.
At the entrance to the RSPB Old Moor Reserve, you can turn across the bridge which goes over the beck and into the reserve. Kingfishers have been seen from this bridge and various flora on the trail, such as wild garlic. I'm just crossing Knoll Beck to enter the RSPB Old Moor and to have a look at the midpoint marker of the Transpennine Trail, which is in the car park, a lovely free large community car park, which is used by RSPB visitors and trail users alike. This is the sculpture unveiled in August 2025, which marks the midpoint of the Transpennine Trail. It represents all the users of the trail and the flora and the fauna that you'll find along it. We're just a little bit further down the trail from Old Moor, overlooking the lakes.
These lakes, which obviously form part of the Old Moor, and also a bit further down the Manvers Lake, which is the recreational part, which we'll show you later. These lakes are the result of the mining in the area. What we're overlooking now used to be an old railway marshalling yard and a coking plant as well, with the associated obnoxious smells and grime. It's impossible to imagine it now, isn't it?
Morning!
This section is a tree-lined green corridor with a compacted rolled stone surface.
So this is a slight detour from the trail, and it's Manvers Lake, and it's used for all sorts of things, including rowing, wild swimming, dragon racing, and there's quite a nice cafe as well. Very pleasant place to be. This is the cafe at Manvers Lake. There is a car park, but it is paid, just be aware. Just looking over Manvers Lake now, quite busy today. It's hard to believe that this was once part of a coking plant, part of the mining industry in the area.
We now come to the only road crossing on the section. It's a busy road, but there is a pelican crossing. This crossing has several restrictive barriers, including A-frames.
Just a few more users of the trail, the mum and the puppies and the black lab in control. This is the interpretation board at the entrance to Brookfields Park. Historically, Brookfields Park was actually a waste tip for the mining industry, but you wouldn't know it now. Just a short distance further on, you'll come to this ornamental bridge. Morning!
Morning. Did you get me on, man?
Yeah! So this is an area that's can be a bit problematic in winter because it tends to get a bit muddy. So it's just in the middle of Brookfield Park. But hopefully, after it's been tarmacked, in when is it?
Probably about 2027, 28.
Right, so we'll look forward to that.
This sculpture was created by a local artist, Dan Jones. It depicts the heavy industries once prevalent in the area. You have the pithead mining wheels underneath, the kilns for the glass industry, glass bottles and that sort of stuff, the chimneys of the steelworks, and at the sides you've got all the relevance of the wildlife, which is obviously more of the things of the time.
Just at the end of Brookfield Park reaches the end of the Rotherham section. There's a busy road to cross and then you're into the Doncaster section of the TPT. There are barriers for both horses, cyclists and walkers at 2 sections at the end. Just be careful when you're crossing the road, the pavement is quite narrow. Well, that's the end of this section. I hope you've enjoyed this route, this 3-mile route along the TPT.